Brands, brands, brands. They're all over the place. Food, electronics, clothing, cars, medicine. You know what I'm talking about. We live in a world of brands, and if you want to make your business stand out from the crowd, you need one too. My name is Olesia, and in this video, I'm going to tell you about how other everyday people build their successful brands and how you can build your own one. Okay, what is a brand? Brand is your business's identity. It's what makes you stand out from the crowd. Your brand, message, slogan, image, voice, they make your business unique. Imagine building your business around something you know, love, and care about. Instead of generic items you can find at any corner, you offer something distinctive, something that represents you and your values. That's how a brand makes your business unique. Another reason to have a brand is higher profits. People choose branded products and pay more for them because brands that they buy from represent their values and passions. Next reason is that customer loyalty increases. When you share your vision and show personality, every brand has a personality. Customers connect emotionally with your brand. That's how you build a customer community around you. Next reason is engaging returning customers. Hooked by your value-driven product offering, customers keep coming back to make more purchases. And you don't have to pay extra to attract them and make them buy from you. They already love your stuff. Your business gets added value. Looking at you, your followers and customers see more than a business that just sells them something. They see a real person and they want to support you with their purchases. Sounds amazing, but how do you build a brand that is you and also resonates with your audience? Here are some strategies to get you inspired. Black fathers exist. Charles Smith worked in the corporate world for 9 years, but later he understood he has more things to offer to this world. He left his job and created Black Fathers Exist brand in June of 2018. I created this brand because it was about me. There is a need for our positive stories to be highlighted. There are Black men all across the world who take their responsibility as a father seriously. In order to spread his message and vision, Charles started selling different kinds of merchandise with inspiring and educational quotes. Charles' decision is indeed powerful and successful. Not only does he unite other Black fathers in a strong community, but creates a great revenue. In June of 2019, the brand made more than $140,000 in revenue. Vegan Savage. Green is good. Ferdinand is an influencer with a massive following on different platforms. To support more discussions and raise awareness about veganism and sustainability, he makes his clothes his own prints. This is how his lifestyle-oriented brand Vegan Savage began in 2018. With its help, Ferdinand does more than vegan lifestyle promotion. He encourages his audience to pay closer attention to their buying habits' environmental impact. In a way, the Vegan Savage brand supports his vision of a bright green future, the one with sustainable practices and happy customers. Third brand story in our list is Muhov, an Estonian brand that rethinks the sense of belonging in a new way. Catherine Liebert launched Muhov, a clothing brand, together with her friend Mikhail Ambray in 2018. The brand offers printed sweatshirts that show where the wearer comes from, a city, a street, or even a neighborhood, and help them connect in this simple and fun way. You can get something that's so close to your heart, like the name of your farm or village, Catherine explains. There is no wonder this emotionally charged business sees such a warm public response. Over 1,000 social media users have already used the branded hashtag, and the owners think of expanding the business overseas. Not too bad for a cozy local startup with an admirable purpose, right? Next brand we're going to look at is Untamed Brewing Company. Untamed Brewing Company is all about passion. The team's passion for beer, Africa, and wildlife combined is what makes it so unique and so touching. Untamed Brewing Company sells merch to fund not-profit organizations that preserve Africa's wildlife. All the branded items are made and sold with love and with a single mission: to help endangered animals. Last but not least, GoCaptain brand. Christian Haydorn remembers that he was meant to start his first job at a big consultancy, but after the financial crisis, he was laid off. He decided to make lemonade from the lemons life gave him and experimented with print-on-demand business. He soon realized it's covering most of his daily expenses and has the potential to grow. This is how he created the GoCaptain tees. He kept pushing the enterprise even after finding a full-time job overseas. Christian says that even when 9-to-5 jobs make people unhappy, few rush to quit and pursue their lifelong dreams. It's all about financial security and risks, and that's why newcomers want to test the waters first. Knowing that, Christian created his own TShirt Academy where he explains how to build a brand in the t-shirt business. Wow, that's impressive. All the entrepreneurs in this list are very inspiring and have their own approach to their brand and their business. But there is one thing in common. They are all about love and personal touch. Celebrating the roots, loving animals, and earth. All the brands revolve around some unique purpose. And if you'd like to make your business stand out in a similar way, if you'd love to center your venture around your childhood dream or your beliefs, you're one click away from starting an e-commerce brand with customized products. But how do you build a brand? There are some things to consider. For example, the first thing you need is to understand who your potential audience is. Here are some things to think about. Who might want my product? What do they have in common? What unites them all? Secondly, you should understand their needs and whether you can meet these needs. Third, think about how you can reach them. You should know what kind of internet connect they have. Blogs, videos, for example. When you know about your target audience, your competition is the next thing to look at. See what your competitors offer, how they offer it, and try to understand something they miss. Target audience analysis as well as competitor analysis are both essential when it comes to starting a business, not necessarily a brand. What differentiates creation of a business from a brand creation and makes it harder is what's behind the brand. Brand identity. It includes the story of the people behind it, message, values, personality. Brands represent the creators and the community of people that share the same traits. And when you build a brand, these things are very important to consider. It's usually quite complicated, especially if you have never had experience building a brand. Because your point when creating a brand is to stand out. And in the world of numerous brands, it might be difficult to achieve. But what if I told you that you can just leave it and get a ready-made brand? Your brand. Our experts can gladly create an exceptional brand from scratch for you. Your brand concept, story and identity, custom product design that reflects your vision, ideas and values, product manufacturing and shipment. You might think, okay, I got a brand from you, but I have no clue what to do with it and just what it is. Soon, on our Sellvia Marketing Academy, you will find a thorough guide to branding from A to Z. We'll immerse you into the mesmerizing world of branding. And you'll know all the things you need and want to know about your brand. Isn't it great? Focus on your passion and let experts do the rest. Find the link to the brand development service in the description below. Curious what it's like to work with Sellvia? Then watch the interview with our client Malik, who made more than $3,000 running a store with Sellvia. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, click the like button and subscribe to our channel if you aren't already. Leave your ideas and feedback in the comment section below and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!